Hello everyone, my name is Lacey, this is High-Vis Pythons, and you are watching Reptiles. So today we are here with Jen from High-Vis Pythons, and we're going to have her tell us a little bit about what we got going on.
Good morning and welcome to High-Vis Pythons. We bought our first snake in 2023, I think, and it was, April of 2023, so about 2.5 years ago. And I really got interested in morphs and breeding and hi Bill. And so here we have mostly, so the clutches the ones that I made is like these two cases and this case. So that one is our double head hypo clown, ODYB, and then all of these and these two over here all het ultramel, and these are all het sunset. And the interesting thing about some of the het sunsets is that they all came from a pairing of a visual sunset to a het puzzle. So I was shooting for the double het sunset puzzles because those look really neat. And out of the shed testing, only 2 out of the 8 babies tested for the double het. And I can illustrate that I got shorted on odds, but that can happen all the time. So here in this case, let's say this dice represents the sire, who was a visual sunset. So you see it has stars on all 6 sides. That represents his sunset gene. And then on this one, we only have spots on 3 sides of the dice because this represents mom being het for puzzle. So she only has 1 copy of puzzle. So she can either throw not puzzle or puzzle. So then when we roll, we can see there's my het sunset, het puzzle. Het sunset, het puzzle. So here, even on the first 3 rolls, I've already beaten with this simulation what actually happened in reality. So when you're thinking about genetics odds, always keep in mind that just because the odds say this is what should happen or is likely to happen, it's not guaranteed to happen. Because as we all know, anything that could happen can happen. So statistically improbable, but not impossible. The other statistical improbability with this clutch is, if you'll notice, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 females, and I have another female at home from the same clutch, and I think 1 male at home from the same clutch. So out of the 8 babies, I should have gotten like, a mix, like 4 females, 4 males is typical, maybe like 5 and 3. I got like 7 and 1. So on one end of the statistical spectrum, I got not the genetics odds that I wanted. I got shorted on the genetics odds, but then on the other end of the spectrum, I was super blessed with far more females than the statistics would have predicted I would have gotten. So that's one of the things that I actually find really interesting and fun about breeding snakes, is that how your expected reality might not look like your actual reality, and I think there's lessons to be learned there.
Cool.
So
what is your favorite snake on the table? Who's your buddy?
So looks wise, I really like this dark one.
Okay. So what are his genetics again?
His genetics are GHI and confusion, and so he's a combo. And actually, what's nice is I can show you. He's like, I don't want to be napped wet. I just shed. You leave me alone. I'll leave you alone, boo. But that combination of GHI and confusion. So this one is just GHI on its own. So it's got this really interesting kind of a hollow pattern and granityness, whereas compared to these are normal. You can see how much different just the GHI looks from the normal or classic. Even though she's het sunset, she's still a, let's say, non-morph having from a visual perspective. This is what a wild type would look like. And then this is what the GHI looks like. So this is the confusion.
Oh, look at that cutie.
So this confusion looks kind of similar to the GHI, but it's just The blacks are very black. There's a bit more blushing on this one, you can see. Some very orange and granity, and it's got that just kind of like wonked out pattern, right? So you can see how this one is the combination of these two together. So put that, and you get that. And if you don't have any of these visual incomplete dominant morphs, you get the normal wild type.
Yay.
So
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us, Jen. How can people find you if they are interested in high-vis pythons?
High-vis pythons, come find me on Instagram at high_vis_pythons on Instagram, and that's really the best place to get in touch with me regarding animals that we have available, and also if beginning our Morph Market store up this week as well. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking with me today and letting me share my animals with you.
Yes, thank you for sharing your knowledge. Have a good show.
Thanks.
Right.
Next up, we're stopping by Dry Guy Kribos, and let's see what they have going on.
My name is Art Class. I'm with Dry Guy Kribos, and I have black-tailed Kribos here today. And this is the mother of the babies. They are a little darker when they're born, and then they lighten up as they go. It's an ontogenetic factor. I'm also having these hooks that I make for sale, the hardwood hooks, and that's what we're peddling today.
Very cool. How long have you guys been breeding Kribos?
Really for the last 3 years, I've been getting into it really strong, and as far as I'm concerned, they're really a wonderful species.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us today, and have a great rest of your show.
Have a blessed day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I realized I forgot to do an outro for that video because my phone was dying, and I had to get my new secret snake out of the hotel room and into my car before checkout because it was kind of chilly and I didn't want to leave her in the car by herself because that would be irresponsible. But thank you so much to Jen from High-Vis Pythons. It was a blast hanging out with you this weekend, and y'all, if you ever have genetics questions, reach out to Jen at High-Vis because she knows everything about the genetics. She's so smart. And thank you to Art Class for, being a fantastic neighbor for the show and for talking to me a little bit about Kribos. I didn't give any information for him, and I'm gonna remedy that. We've got his card here. So you can go to, if you have questions or would like a Kribo or a really sick hook, they're based out of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, which if you haven't been, fantastic town. Please go, it's wonderful. But you can get a hold of Art at dryguykribos@gmail.com. That's how you can reach out to him, get a hold of him. And he also has this QR code so you can go and follow him. Definitely go check out Art. He's a really cool dude and he has really cool snakes. He's awesome. If you didn't catch that, it's dryguykribos@gmail.com. But overall, St. Louis NARBC was a blast. I also have a video coming out next week with Tyler from Tyler's Toxic Balls. Just a short video telling us how you sex a snake, where he's gonna show us how to pop a snake. And Tyler, so cool. He's really cool too, so check out Tyler's Toxic Balls, but that's next week. And as always, friends, never stop learning because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. See ya.